Yesterday, we had this conversation about crypto that I should accept, and I said challenge accepted. Now you can send me crypto. Nobody will do it, but I just had this brain-numbing, asinine, ridiculous education in how these cryptos work. You need to know so much nerdy stuff. That's why crypto is not mainstream yet. It's frustrating, but you know, yesterday if you watched the stream, just to follow up, yeah, we had somebody say, well, you need to have USDC coin, and if you did, I'd send you $10,000. They won't do it, but I went through the lengths to do it now. So in the video description, we have a few things. We got like USDC, and we got Ethereum, and what do we got in there? Let me see. Gotta look here. So I put up here, I said, send me cryptos. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, USDC on ARBITRUM, ETH on Ethereum, on the BNB smartxhain. It was ridiculous. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. What's up, Bert? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. But anyway, somebody wanted me to do it. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll have a $10,000 crypto donation from a crypto billionaire. But anyways, we're out here. It's Vegas. What's up, Jonathan in Flushing? How you doing? And we got all of our names are back, which are great. So I can see R. Resner and Hank and Elwin from San Francisco Bay Area. And I can see everybody, and I have to see if I'm halfway decent on my audio. Let's see here. I can see everybody. Yeah, we're pretty good on our audio. Looks good, sounds good. Tastes great, less filling. Let's see here. Saludo, Steven. Love the jams and knowledge of the streams and video shorts. I'm not doing shorts anymore. I've decided I might actually delete my live shorts, my shorts videos. Shorts videos damage channels like mine. Like we do actual live streams, like not live streams, actual videos, and yeah, shorts might damage those, and I don't want to damage my channel, but I did a few. I got a feeling. So Vegas is weird tonight. There's a ton of people in Caesar's Palace. A lot. I wonder if it's just as busy outside. I haven't been outside yet. As always on the streams here, if you're just tuning in with us, we talk about a lot of things. It's not just Vegas stuff. We'll talk about life. We'll talk about everything. We'll talk about, you know, unbiased. We'll talk about politics. We'll talk about health and wellness and fitness. We'll talk about culture. We'll talk about history. We'll talk about Vegas, and we'll show you the strip. So thanks for being here. Good evening, Steven. Not leaving Las Vegas from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. All the sodas in the food court is $6.99. Are they really? I haven't looked. I don't buy that stuff here. I did buy yesterday. Reliable source, Caesar's busy. Yeah, I know what your source is. John's source is very reliable. Cobra says a little tip to my new February Vegas streamer. Thank you. Hey, if you guys are considering being as generous as Cobra's, two things. Number one, I'll get it right away if you use the link below here, right here, and you can use PayPal or you can use Cash App. Number two, they won't take any money from me if you use those, really. YouTube takes 40%, but thank you so much, Cobras. We appreciate you. Why do shorts damage your channel? I don't know. It's strange. My thoughts here are that we have two types of folks, right? We have people who watch shorts and people who watch long-form videos. And they don't translate. They just don't. Some people like to eat $1.99 cheeseburgers, and some people like to go out and have a gourmet meal. And so those clients are generally not the same type of client. So it seems like that. And then the second thing is, I keep reading over and over again that people have an issue where they have a great channel, lots of long form views, and they start posting shorts and their long form just takes a dive. Because people think maybe they get the best part of the video in the short video, but that's it. You can be a millionaire off shorts. It's a lot easier to do it off of long form. I don't know. Mark asks if you can be a runner in Vegas in the summer. Of course, you just have to do it in the morning, bro. You got to do it in the morning. Some of the mornings in the summer, it's 90 degrees, but it's 90 degrees, but it's still not that hot when the sun doesn't come out. And I don't know if you know this, but there's a site you can go to that will show you the sun position. It'll show you shadows. I don't think YouTube's strange. I think it's just you gotta know it. And I know it a little better than most. Shadow map online. This is really cool. There's an app called shadowmap.org. And I think that's the one. And the way Shadow Map works, it'll show you dust in the air. No, we have actually pretty good air quality here in the valley. So what this map shows you, God, it's so messy on the screen. How am I supposed to see anything on this screen? We'll just type in 89109. That's the strip zip code here in Vegas. 89109. And if you guys ever want to see for photography or for, you know, your wellness and stuff like that, type in the zip code you want. And this piece of shit is not working, and I'm very frustrated. Well, go to shadowmap.org, play around with it. I'm not going to stay on this right now. Howdy, have you walked to the sphere? Yeah, in the past. I wouldn't walk past the sphere. Wow, $10 for Mr. A. Get yourself a cold drink. Thank you, Mr. A. That is super generous. That's our first ever PayPal for the night. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. And this was working just fine, and now it's not working, and I'm very frustrated with it. So there's shadow maps, and my point of the shadow map is that if you use it, you can actually see when and where the sun will be. And then that way you can kind of plan things. Oh, it's called Shade Map. That's the one. Shade Map, not Shadow Map. Shadow Map wants you to log in so they can collect all of your data. They suck. Let me show you how cool this is. If you're a photographer, if you're maybe a creative person, you'll like this. So let's flip to the back screen and I'll show you how that looks. We got our zoom in, zoom out here. So this is our shade map, right? So we can see the Las Vegas Strip. And then we'll zoom in, and you can see right now everything is dark, right? But if we scroll the clock back, see how it's doing that? That's showing you where the shadows would fall. So based on my current location right there, you can see where the shadows fall throughout the day. So you can know that if you're running in the morning and you're going to be running on this side of the street, you're going to get a lot of sun. Go a little bit earlier, look at that, lots of shade. So that's cool, right? $5 from Mr. D. Thank you so much, Mr. D. Appreciate you. Let's go and walk. We already got 600 people watching. You notice I'm not really clickbaiting you because I'm not telling you it's deserted. I'm not saying it's abandoned. I'm asking the question because I don't know myself. Caesars is always busy. That's just the way it is. Formula One is a good thing or bad thing? I mean, I don't think it's good for you. I think it's good for wealthy people. Most of you guys don't care enough about F1 to buy the tickets. Whoa, Mr. Oh, Decon. Thank you, Decon. 20 bucks to our PayPal. You guys are making it so I can, Hi, what's up? How you doing? Got the guy over there. I said, not leaving Vegas. You guys are making it so I can afford stuff and not be broke and not be poverty. I filmed a video today. I have no idea. I filmed a video for our Patreon today, actually, on the economy. We're going to be covering the economy. Listen, guys, you're watching this chat now. Hey, how you doing? I think I'm going to start covering the economy more and stuff. This one here, I filmed this video for Patreon. It's not even on Patreon yet. I went down to downtown Summerlin, and I did like a 20-minute talk. That's the video there. Oh, thanks. Why is it spinning? I did a 20-minute talk on the economy and how crazy it is in Vegas and how, like, we have just completely lost the script, dude. What's up, man? How you doing? And it's going to be, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting because we are in a point with extreme haves and have-nots for housing out here and stuff like that. But what do you guys think of that? If you guys think if on my Monday news updates and stuff, I start covering more news stuff in the economy, is that interesting to you? No new jobs, we lost jobs. We've only lost jobs 3 times. We had a net negative jobs report. Do you know when that was? 3 times. 3 times. Vegas is 5.9%, I'll have you know, Hoodie. We lost them 3 times. Number 1, we lost jobs in 2008 with the global financial crisis and the huge kind of like recession we basically went through. Number 2, we lost negative jobs in COVID-19, March of 2020. Number 3, we lost jobs last week. Things are going to get tough. I'm kind of motivated to do my day trading course with you guys, to be honest with you, because I think if I can teach you guys how to make an extra couple $100 here and there on a daily, and then you guys can dial in your psychology, it'll really behold you and do well for you. So I do have I have people who, if you're interested in that stuff, you know, you can always come and, you know, send me an email. It's not going to be thousands of dollars for the course or anything like that. Like, so no, I'm not charging like that, but it's going to be a full-on course to show you how I trade the markets and how I do it with basically almost no money, other people's money, and how you guys can get ahead in life. And you can understand what the markets really represent, which is money opportunities for people who know how to trade them. And that's it. You can send me an email. I just put in my email incorrectly. I put .om. That's the meditation email, .om. I shared your channel with quite a few people at the Gaming and Lodging Conference. That'd be cool, AJ. Although they're like, this guy is bad-mouthing our industry. I work in semiconductors and we usually see it first, but my company is actually the one that's hiring. Cool. God bless, dude. Was happy to see you live. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in when I do launch that course, it'll be basically how I learned to trade. What's up? How you doing, bud? Another person. That's 5 people today. I went to downtown Summerlin. 3 folks said hi to me, and then I had 2 more on this stream. So if I'm keeping track, my life is very strange now. Job loss will get worse. Well, I put it in again with the wrong. Are you effing kidding me? What is wrong with my brain? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dog. I'm not feeling it tonight. Let's have a great stream. It's 2 L's. NLLV. You know, as in not leaving Las Vegas. Not leaving Las Vegas. nllvcontact at gmail.com, baby. Baby boy. Baby boy. I can't afford to live in Los Angeles. You need to make like $250,000 a year to live in Los Angeles. I don't make anywhere near that. These streams are completely free of charge, and I'm doing them for a volunteer basis unless somebody sends a donation because of all the music. So, you know, that's just not. Hey, look at that! Like Mr. A. Mr. A sent $5 to our PayPal. How is this Alton and Caldwell Park development? I have no idea, bro. I was in downtown Summerlin. Is that near there today? Housing info, ready to move to Vegas? There's nobody buying houses in Vegas. Vegas, you need about $3,000 to $3,500 a month for the average home. Average median house price is $460,000 for a single family residential. Average mortgage price with interest rates about $3,000 to $3,500 per month. Really bad market in Vegas right now. Not good at all. I get some Cake too. Cake's a good band. Cake's good, right? She's going the distance. She's going for speed. Right? I need a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. I don't know if you're talking about that kind of cake. Steven, I must have a great strategy. AI, what? AI reports this isn't. Yeah, so when you talk about day trading, I'm talking about incredibly short-term scalps. That's what I do. I don't stay in a position all day long and hope it goes up. I'm not looking at Microsoft, Tesla. I don't care. Well, I care about them, but I'm not thinking like, oh, I wonder if. There you go, gentlemen. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it like, hey, does this bar go up? Is there going to be a second little bit? Can I get in and out in a minute and I make money and then I'm done for the day, finished. So it's quick term scalping and it's just based on patterns. There you go, $5 from Shoutin Enterprises. I love it, baby. Thank you so much for our PayPal. Why would I move from Vegas, Larry? That's ridiculous. I don't know anything about Blur. Woohoo! That's Blur, and I don't know. I only know the 2 Cake songs. This is busy. It's busy out here tonight. I'm glad. Look at how many people in the taxi line. Whoa! Oh my gosh, $20 for Mr. J to our PayPal. No, I trade futures, Eric. Yeah, I trade futures, bro. Yeah. I trade futures, so you know. Perfecto loves the Las Vegas. Perfecto. I love it at Las Vegas. Las Vegas, it is good. Absolutely, dog. Absolutely, dog. Let's see if I can find media. So it's like this, right? It's not hard. Like, you see these patterns, right? Here's what, here's two trades that happen right here, right? Here's a trade, okay? I say, oh, see that red line? See that bar that cuts through the red line? See how it cuts through the blue line? Oh, it's not stopping. I get in right there, and then I get out a little bit further. Oh, see this line right here where it goes up and it comes down right away? See that purple through the blue? Oh, that's going down a little bit more. Oh, it cuts through the red. Sell that. Buy that, sell that. It's patterns, and they happen every single day. Every single day, dog. So anyways, those things where you say it and people say that you're racist. I go long, I go short. I go with the direction of the market. I don't go against the trend, baby. I go with whatever looks like it's popping for the next 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And I get in and I get out. Wow, $5 from Mr. J to our PayPal. Look at this lineup. There's a lot of people in here. I'm digging this. If you want information on that, I don't have the course yet. Won't be thousands of dollars. I'm not your guru. I'm not telling you you're gonna get rich. Your goal should be to do it for a bit without even putting any risk into it, and then you put such minimal risk into it that it's like less than the price of an average sports ticket to you to get started to where you can make money. And then your goal needs to be just to work yourself up to where you're paying your rent. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna be super rich. No, you take little bits a day. And if you, listen here, let me ask you a question. What would $1,500 a week extra mean to you? A lot of you, that's life-changing. Anyways, let's not talk about it anymore. What are they lined up for? Taxi line. They're going somewhere. Taxi line. So here's my email one more time. If you guys want to email me, I'll put you in my email folder for trading interest, and we'll talk. The economy and layoff info. All you gotta know is that everything's melting down faster than you could imagine, but the billionaires are trading and they're doing good. Mr. C says summer is over. We'll all be on streams more now. Thank you, Mr. C. Yeah, YouTube advertisers know that. Actually, we get more advertising revenue in the winter. That's why you guys pay attention this year to your YouTube feed. Why are the people who invest your money called brokers? Haha, that's funny, huh? What future instruments do you trade? Well, that'll be in the course, but that's NQ, NASDAQ. You do it on gold, crude CL. GC is gold, CL is crude liquid. ES is the S&P 500. PL is platinum. That's silver. You can, lots of futures you can trade. It's nice and busy out here. I like it. Can you show the Boring Company tunnels? You can always make an anti-Elon Musk video like that one guy. The Boring Company is scamming us. Bitch, how are they scamming you? You didn't pay a penny for it. Nobody's scamming you. It's free. It's nice and humid out here tonight. Well, not like last night was 70%. Now it's 37. I said I'm not going downtown. I don't like screaming into my microphone for 3 hours. So, you know, I mean, like you'll say, buy puts. Well, here's the problem with that. If you want to be a pattern day trader, you need $25,000 to invest. You don't have that. I almost guarantee you that none of you have that. Well, maybe my audience might have that, but you don't need that. And then you're like, well, I want a swing trade. Oh, good luck to you, Chuck. You can't pick the top and you're not picking the bottom, so you're catching falling knives. It's not good. So yeah, you got to learn how to do it with other people's money. I'll teach you all that. I'm glad you got 25K. Why would you invest your own money and risk it? That's the question I have. Nobody should. But I recommend trading stocks, equities, and ETFs. So Vegas t-shirt and shirts weather. I mean, it's probably not for you. You wouldn't want to come here and wear jeans. I'm wearing jeans. You don't want to do that. I'm used to the heat, man. Winnipeg is in the house. 25K is nothing. My rent is 15. Wow, but you're at a different stature of life, so congratulations. Red GT3. Have you sent me a donation yet? You probably haven't. You're just flexing on how much money you got. That's cool. I love you. It's free stream. Say whatever you want. But you're at a different status in life, so congratulations. That's good. It's good. Well, send me an email if you're interested in it. Joy, thanks for responding to my email. I'm a fellow content creator. Yeah, we're going to show Joy. Joy's got a channel. We're going to show that channel in a minute because I want to help these channels out, you know. Joy is real online. Let me see if I can find you here. Channel activity, go to channel. So I don't make any like, okay, here's the deal. They got 1,600 followers. That's a pretty good start. I don't warrant anybody is worth subscribing to. I'm not going to subscribe to you in most cases, but I will share you on the channel. And if you guys like this person, maybe you like their stuff. It looks like they're doing, what are they doing? I have no idea. Hampton versus Battle Trial. New content creator events. You're all over the place, girl. I don't know what you're doing. Traction Appalachia. I don't know what your channel's all about. But hey, look, if you want to go check them out, maybe you understand what all these fancy terms are. Their link is in the chats right now. $3 for Mr. K. Thank you so much, Mr. K. To our PayPal. Fallout New Vegas. They're covering Vegas in the new Amazon Fallout Season 2. I haven't watched the first season. I'm not interested in the Vegas version. I played Fallout New Vegas. The TV show is not representative of that amazing game that I played, so I'm like, forget it. No more Vegas AI content. I promise you, I don't use AI except for to get news roundups. I have an AI agent that I use that crawls the web and gets me interesting stories so I can know what to talk about because I can't see everything. I don't shop here, Mark. I don't shop here, dog. Gucci, man. Louis Vuitton. Let's go into the Bellagio. I bet you it's slam packed. Hey, Steven, I just want to say congrats again on the recent increase in success. Oh, thank you, Cristiano. Naming McCarran Airport Harry Reid was the beginning of the end. Really? You guys think we should have kept it at Pat McCarran Airport? You think so? Okay. I understand you like that name. Let's ask Gemini something. Can you give me a brief and concise roundup of what Pat McCarran, who they named McCarran International Airport, did regarding Jewish people on the taxpayers' expense and Israel in general? So here's the reason why we shouldn't name it after anybody. We shouldn't name it after, here, it's in Gemini. So with regard to Jewish people and immigration, a key example is his role in delaying and amending the Displaced Persons Act of 1948. He worked to limit the number of Jewish refugees allowed to enter the United States. And the bill he shaped excluded many Jewish refugees, restricting eligibility to those who had been displaced at a prison camp, at a death camp. So McCarran went all around Europe and spent taxpayer money to try to come back and pitch to the United States government why right after World War II, you know, the whole thing with concentration camps, why we shouldn't let Jews into America because Jews are evil. So here's the deal. I know Harry Reid International Airport, we shouldn't name it after a person. I don't think it should have been named after McCarran either. But you tell me what you think. I mean, look, maybe you're fine with that. And if you are, you got a lot of reckoning to do later on in life. Harry Reid was a successful politician. The problem is he only ever represented 50% of the population. That's the only problem. Harry Reid was a Democrat, so half the population didn't feel represented. Do you ever think AI will get to the point where a YouTube account flies a drone on the strip and uploads it as an AI YouTuber doing a tour on the strip? Sure, why not? Vegas Bradley, Las Vegas International Airport. Exactly, just call it that. Unless there's some other place with Las Vegas International Airport as a name. I mean, you gotta get all the names cleared by this big world agency, I'm pretty sure. You know. Sammy Davis Jr., well, he was a Satanist. I don't know if I'm comfortable with naming an airport after a Satanist. He's a great singer, sure, but you know, he was a Satanist, so maybe not. William A. Clark Airport. I'm sure that if we named it William A. Clark, which was the first person to come in, you know, European style and really make a mark in this area, I'm sure if we named it after that, we would have somebody complaining. So how about we just don't? Oh, Joint Specialist doesn't know that Sammy Davis Jr. turned to Satan in the last few years of his life. Cool. Yeah, it's true. Go look it up. Seriously. I'm not joking. It's not a, it's a fact. Whatever. It is what it is. You know, so. Ka-ching International. Do you find yourself fighting or debating with yourself often? I find that the more I'm able to question my own beliefs, the more I grow as a person. And that's what I find. So I think that the more I can question what I believe, and this is hard for most people find it very difficult to question their formed belief systems. It's very difficult. So this is not busy so far. Bellagio is dead. Caesars was popping off the charts. We're at Bellagio right now. But not a lot of stuff in here, man. But we'll see. It gets busier inside. It's busier inside. I'm sure it must. So we're at the Bellagio Hotel right now. Have I visited poker rooms? In the past. What can Vegas pivot to after tourism and gambling falls apart? Well, the thing is that it should never fall apart. But we have Google. Google is leasing a huge office space in Summerlin right now. And then I think we got, you were out listening to a word I said. You were looking at her see-through dress. And then we have some technology companies. I think we missed it. I think after COVID, it should have been like, move everything to Vegas. But we don't have good internet here for the most part. I'm not a big fan of Eckhart Toole. I find him very relaxing, and I don't know. I like Joe Dispenza, Bob Proctor. Those are my two. Can AI count cards? Yeah, dude. Of course it can. AI can count cards faster than a human being ever could in a billion years. Why is it so dead in the Bellagio? This is weird. Look at this, man. Saturday night. Ken, do I have lots of people running into me? I had 5 people today, 2 on this stream and 3 when I was in downtown Summerlin, which isn't the touristy area, of course. I went to downtown Summerlin today. I've had a massive headache all day. You guys want to hear story time real quick? You guys want to hear what I've been through the last 24 hours? The volume looks perfect to me, enough not to feel deserted, but slow enough to get it to the machine. So I went to, it's early on, whatever, dude. Yeah, so no, my smoke alarm went off because I was cooking bacon. And, you know, it happens sometimes. And I'm like, son of a bitch, because I knew the battery was low. And so it starts chirping every few seconds. And my smoke alarm, and okay, so in Vegas, we have these really high voltage ceilings in a lot of these houses with these pot shelves. So my ceiling is about the distance from here to these shelves. And I mean, like, this is no slouch, look. Like, it's like from here to the top of those lights. That's where the smoke detector is. And then there's a pot shelf over a hallway, so we have a bunch of stuff up there. So I had to take the battery out so I could have some semblance of sanity on Thursday night. And then I'm like, okay, Friday, no problem. On Friday, I'll get a battery. Well, that didn't happen because yesterday I went to my friend's house down in McDonald's. I don't know, where does he live? Somewhere in Henderson, I don't know. I went to my friend's house and then I streamed until forever, super late. And oh, I want to show you a photo I took yesterday because we had some weather. And then I didn't have a battery. So yesterday I had to sleep with my JBL noise canceling headphones on, sitting up because they're giant over-the-ear headphones, because my smoke alarm was chirping every 30 seconds the entire night. And finally today I did manage to get it changed, but it was no bueno, it was no fun. I took this photo last night. See that? I took that photo last night behind the Caesars Palace parking garage. And then I took this photo last night too. Right? It's pretty dope, ain't it? So Are we talking about Vegas Matt? Smoke detectors have a timer, not low battery. What are you talking about? Of course they do. Of course smoke detectors have a low... Maybe your smoke detector doesn't. I don't know if you're in a different country, but yeah. And then I took the battery out on Friday, and I figured it was okay, right? But it wasn't, because the battery's wired in. The smoke detector is actually wired into the house. It's a two-step system. So since it's wired into the electrical supply in the house, you take the battery out, it just chirps forever. So I had to, today I finally, like, and here I am last night, right? 12:30, 1:30 in the morning, because I didn't get home till late, because I took those photos and I was sitting there for literally an hour watching that lightning storm. I took 700 pictures and I got two pictures of the lightning. And I get home, it's like 1:30 in the morning, I'm going to the gas station. I'm like, do you guys have batteries? He's like, yeah, on that wall. All they had were D-cell batteries. I'm like, what kind of useless gas station are you? Batteries. The most common battery in the world is a AA battery. You don't carry that, but you carry D-cells. What, do you think there's going to be a glut of people with a flashlight that needs to be filled? But they didn't have a 9 volt, that's for sure. New smoke detectors don't have batteries. When they start chirping, you throw them out and get a new one. Yeah. Should just take the frame from video of lightning. Newer homes have hardwired smoke detectors. Yeah, not mine. I mean, it has hardwired, but it's not completely hardwired. Yeah. And then we had some insane rain last night. Like, the rain last night was nuts. Woke up middle of the night. I mean, this was like something else that you don't usually ever see in the valley. This was like lightning, rain, monsoon just drenching the entire valley, which was amazing, so we needed all that rain. That was last night. Yeah, it was a weird night. Must have slept through it. You might have. Well, the thing is about rain in Vegas, it comes in little cells, and so you may not have any rain near you, you know? We didn't even have any lightning. We didn't have any weather warning for that. It just happened at about 1:30. I missed it by 20 minutes on my scooter. Like, how lucky am I? Any flooding? Not really, no. And we don't, you know, we typically have a lot of rain like that, but we haven't had any this year, and it's the first time we had any, so that's good, right? I mean, everything needs to get, and then the next day when that happens, all the pollen gets knocked to the ground, so you might think, oh, it's cleaner. No, it's actually dirtier. The air quality is terrible the next day. So I've just been like, ugh. Yeah, Sammy Davis Jr. became Jewish and he became satanic. Just look it up. It's common, it's knowledge. It's not common knowledge. I don't watch the Raiders. I don't care. I stopped watching football unless the Niners are in the playoffs. I'll watch those games, but I could care less. I know we got to support the Chargers because of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go Chargers. Well, you can't name it Cherokee. There's no Cherokee here, so we don't have those types of tribes in this area. We have the Wallapai and the Yavapai and the Anasazis and different native tribes out there. Go Niners, go, baby. Bang, bang, whiner gang. That's us every year. Get to the Super Bowl so we can lose against the Kansas City Chiefs again. Dang. Well, Raiders will bring in 70,000 people. Really, I mean, technically you're supposed to have, what, like 250,000 people on average in Vegas. So, I mean, that's like, what, 1/3 of that. Assuming that there's no locals there. What's up, Las Vegas Life? This guy's playing a Coldplay song. Tom Hanks is playing the piano. Can you believe that Tom Hanks is the piano player at Bellagio? I know they have celebrity clout. That's not Tom Hanks, but he's a good piano player. 40,000, no, actually, every Raiders game is an away game. It's just what it is. Every Raiders home game is actually a home game for the other team. Mike drives cab here, cool. Ryan Spices, thanks for the stream. So guys, just so you know, just a little programming update. I was posting my videos on Mondays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Oopsie, football season, so I can't do that or else I get no views on them. Legit. It's straight up legit that happens. So I'm going to be posting a Monday video. It's going to be a news roundup. I'll have to record it tomorrow. I'll record those from the strip. They're pre-recorded. I'll be posting that Monday morning, and then I'll be posting also on Wednesday morning my my midweek focus video. So just so you guys are aware, tune into the channel, get some good recaps and some good news and some good analysis about Sin City. So subscribe to the channel if you're just browsing through on this live stream. We're in the Bellagio right now. And the camera is looking good. Gone to 3 Raiders games, they lost all 3. Yeah, they have a losing culture. Like, I don't want them to lose. If you're a fan, I wish your team would win the Super Bowl every year. But they have a losing culture. I can tell you they do, because a couple of years ago, they beat the Chiefs in the regular season. And the word out of the locker room was that they were lighting up cigars like they just won the Super Bowl. That's not how you win the championship. You don't get so excited you beat the presumptive Super Bowl champ in the regular season. You say, okay, we're hungry for more. You gotta be hungry. This kid wants to hold the baby. That's funny. There's so many babies here. Why are there so many babies in Vegas? Hey, we're gonna go to Vegas. What do people do in Vegas? Drink, smoke, and gamble. Oh, that's perfect for my 8-month-old. Cool stuff, cool beans, yo. West Point canceled a Tom Hanks invite. What was he gonna do? Scream up and yell Wilson at them? Wilson! I don't know. I don't know that Tom Hanks is particularly awe-inspiring to anybody. Is he a good actor? Sure, I guess. I don't know. I mean, why don't they cancel Tom Hanks? He was in Bosom Buddies. Oh no, they're gonna make him a... I'm not going there. It's getting too political already. Look at the chess pieces. They're nice. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's like a hedge maze or something. Tom Hanks is a nice guy. Is he? Or is he a loudmouth online that criticizes the current administration so hard that they don't want to have him at West Point? I mean, the West Point commencement speech is one of the most famous, awe-inspiring and motivating things you can do. And it most definitely is an honor. It's too bad that he couldn't keep his political opinion in his pants, and now he's not invited to do it. I don't think shorts hurt your channel. Nope, you're wrong. It really is. It's proven time and again. They don't help your channel. They might hurt your channel, but they certainly don't help your channel. Where are we going, chats? Do we want to go the back way to Cosmo? Do we want to go the front way? Let's look at all the craziness in front of the fountains. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, okay, listen, you guys want to go and do shorts? Do your shorts, man. I'm just going to do what I do. And, did I pass 126K yet? I actually have been watching this number. I'm not trying to flex on you. I'm asking a serious, legit question. I'm in a wrong account. Switch account. Not leaving Las Vegas. Oh, yeah, I did. Yay! We have 127,014. That's my stats. 3 million views in the last 28 days, 17,600 subscribers, 258,800 watch time, and my finger covers the money because it's none of your business. Bum, 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 bum. Is it empty? I don't know. It seemed pretty busy. I don't know, it seemed pretty busy to me. Peter Scolari in Las Vegas? Why does that sound familiar to me? I wish the crypto guy that offered me $10,000 in USDT would come back. I'd be like, boom, it's there. And I would never hear from him ever again. Because he was saying that last night. I spent so much brain power on that last night, and then I had to get my my Uphold account working. I'm in Vegas now, and I've been coming for close to 23 or 230 years. I don't know. It's unfortunate how petty and vindictive. Are we going to do that? Hey, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you just want to come in here and talk about only politics, no, we're not doing that. So, you know, don't be obnoxious over politics. I know it's a thing in life and we can touch upon it, but we're not here to talk about just politics, okay? All right, thank you. Thank you. YouTube doesn't push shorts. Also, practically zero money made through them. Yeah, I can have 300,000 views on a shorts video and make 50 bucks if that. It's ridiculous. It ain't worth it, dog. Really not worth it. I don't find it worth it. I mean, why don't you tell me? I don't know. Vegas is busy today? Okay. All right, sure. All right, all right, all right. How much is valet parking? Priceless. They park your car, they get out, they have a 90-pound ballet dancer do pirouettes on your hood, wearing silk shoes, and then she washes and polishes your car for you. Valet parking. But if you're talking about valet parking, it's actually $40 at all the properties across the city. Vegas is not dead. You're right. You're right. Vegas is not in decline. All of us reading the stats for this last 7 months, and you watching a YouTube video for 4 minutes. You're the expert, not us. You know, I mean, you can tip the valet if you want. Most people don't. The valet used to be one of the most lucrative positions in the city. Not anymore. Not anymore. Ain't nobody want to tip a valet when the valet is mandatory $40. Another fun part about the valet is that if you look on, if you look on the apps for charging stations, you'll see, oh, charging free with valet. Half the people 1-star the charge spot because you're paying $40 for the valet. They don't charge your car. They don't plug your car in half the time. It's a problem. They get paid well, do they? They used to work off tips. They used to make 6 figures as a valet, you know? I sound like a real tool bag, Jim Olson. Well, thank you, Jim Olson. I appreciate your opinion. You're all entitled to it. Thanks. Appreciate you. Price is up, tipping down. I know. It sucks, man. So many people survive off of gratuities out here. I hate to see them not being able to pay their bills and stuff. So one question I have is, why is this thing always cockeyed? Yeah, it's humid, man. It's like, 40% humidity out here. It's crazy. Watching various streamers on Fremont Street, it's crowded, but not crowded. The thing is, it looks crowded on Fremont, but that's because Fremont Street is literally the size of this driveway right here where it narrows out. Las Vegas Boulevard is like 8 lanes of traffic. Fremont Street is half the size of Las Vegas Boulevard and also 1 mile, if not even a mile. So it's not as busy as you think. It's, I'm just using an iPhone 16 Pro Max right now. Don't bite my nails, I know, it's terrible. Love to interview on my husband's channel. We were both, now I'm probably not gonna do any interviews with anybody, but Scream Queen Selena, let's help you market your channel a little bit. Scream Queen Selena, huh? That sounds interesting. Let's go look for you. Scream Queen Selena. Scream. Oh, I can go right to the chats. I'm not really up on it tonight. I say I'm in it. Say I'm in it. Let's look you up here in the chats. I'll post your link up. Scream Queen Selena. There you are. Channel view. Go to channel. You got 46 subscribers. You don't have any videos though. I can't post you up. You don't have any videos. Sorry. Yeah, I would publicize you, but you have 0 videos on your channel right now. See? None. Not a 1. So I can't do anything for you, but God bless you. Start making some content, yo. Start making some content, yo. Yeah, buddy. It's from my husband's channel, Iron Oxide. Let's go to his channel. Maybe he's got a channel with content. Iron Oxide with a 0, is that right? Let's go to him. See if we can help you out on that. I just want to help people out, man. Don't believe me, just watch. Oh, Untouchables, you're now hidden. Say rude things about this nice lady who wants to be nice to me. Where are you? I can't even see it right now. You said it, and then the chats are so fast that I can't even. My own wife doesn't even watch my channel because she's like, I can't chat because it goes too fast. Iron oxide. Let's see if I can find it. IRON 0XIDE. Yeah, I can't find it. Whoa, Mr. J says, whoop whoop. Thank you so much, Mr. J. I appreciate you very much to our PayPal. Super nice of you. I appreciate you. You sent me a link where? I can't see anything. Sorry. Can't send links on my chats, so I don't know where you sent it. Get away for Grandma.
I will. Wait for Grandma first.
Just wait for Grandma first. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV, but bring your kids to Vegas and bring your grandma to Vegas. And then that way, the grandma can take a look at the kids. At Iron OXCI, okay, Iron 0XCIDE. IRON 0XCIDE. Okay, it doesn't come up that way either, unfortunately. So that means that he is not in the algorithm yet. Just keep making content, yo. Just keep making content. Just keep digging, keep grinding, dude. Eventually something will click. As soon as you come in the place, you've been something, something, Haley. It's one of my least favorite songs, but it's going on the Bellagio right now. Have you ever had Dirt Dogs? No. Fun fact, tipping in Vegas used to be, I tip 15 to 20. You guys only tip 10%? Really? I don't know. Do you ever put yourself in the shoes of the people that are giving you excellent service? That's a question I have for you. Seriously. I mean, I'm not saying you have to tip, but have you ever thought about it that way? We don't go to a lot of shows. We saw Jim Brewer at the South Point. That was like COVID reopening era. You're not paying attention to anything I'm saying anyways. You're looking at the ladies in front of me, so I can say anything. My hair is on fire. There's a dog walking a stroller with a cat in it. Carrots are a primary source of protein. Nothing I say right now, even though it's all just random stuff. You're not watching me, you're watching the girls. Well, won't Formula One? No, not really. Last year, Formula One kind of failed pretty hard, too. Yeah, Formula One didn't do. People who have never worked in the hospital industry won't understand. Why does it keep coming back? Because it brings in big money players, whales. It's a big club, you're not invited. How does that say? What did George Carlin say? Yeah, I mean, they bring in giant whale type clients. They don't care about you and me. They care about the gamblers who are spending $150,000 a trip. Just because they provide a service doesn't mean they reserve a high tip. I never said that. If you're going to gaslight me, you'll be gone. I don't play with that. We call it, I call it natural selection of my chats. If you're going to twist my words, you can leave the chat on your own or I can ban you. I said if you get excellent, my exact words were, if you get excellent service and you don't leave a tip, I don't fully understand where you're coming from. So, I mean, look, you can twist my words, but you'll be gone before you know it. This is a Bellagio. Very cool. Wow, look at that. That's a great view, isn't it? Whoa, Jay paid $10 to my Venmo. Thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate you. Dominique, don't tell me what to do, bro. I appreciate that you're a channel member, but I don't need you telling me what to do and how to run my stream. Okay? Thank you. Oh, I spent $40 on my food, and I thought it was not worth giving them an $8 tip. I gave them $1, $0. Dude, come on, man. Be nice to people. Be kind. Take care of others. You'll get good things in your life. Tipping needs to go away. People lucky to get 10%. Wow, I got 20 pesos. Thank you so much. 20 pesos for me and Gonzalez. I haven't had pesos. Actually, that's not true. I had Philippine pesos once. Thank you so much, Ian, for 20 pesos. Uh-oh, bad connection. You can tell I haven't worked in the service industry. Who are you to tell me what I've done? Got a bad signal. Hopefully it gets better. Come on, Signal, let's get better soon. Come on, Signal, bitch, what are you doing? Yeah, I'll watch the Apple event, maybe, who knows, probably not. Come on, Signal, there you go, you're back, good. Yeah, don't tell me like, oh, you've never worked in the service industry. Dude, who are you to tell me what I've done? I'm 40 plus years old. I've had so many jobs in my life, you have no idea what I've done. You don't know what I've done. You don't know that I mowed lawns for people. You don't know that I worked at a cinnamon bun place. You have no idea that I worked at the Calgary Stampede, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. You don't know that I worked. You don't know what I've done. JM said, Jeff Miller on YouTube, can you share my link in chat? Sure, I can. If I can find you, Jeff, thank you so much. I think, oh, you didn't actually send me any Venmo. You just asked me if I could share your link in the chat. Well, that's a fun way to do it. Let me see if I can see what your message is. I don't think you sent me any Venmo, which is fine. Whoa, somebody sent me $20 of Bitcoin. Thank you so much for $20 in Bitcoin. Appreciate you. Oh, Jay Miller did pay me. Okay, cool. I think he did. Yeah, he did. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. What a jerk I am. So let me see what it says here. I'm trying to find the the message again. How do I find my messages on this? Because I can't see it. Jay Miller paid you. Oh, there's his link. Oh, he's smart. He put it right in here. And I can't copy it. Okay, that's fun. It's at Jeff Miller 969. At Jeff Miller 969. Jeff Miller 969. Let's see if I can post his link in there. Oh man, what are you doing to me, YouTube? Sorry, somebody just paid me $10 to publicize them. He's got 1,800 subscribers. Cool. Okay, what does he talk about? He's doing, he's playing games online or something like that. Instant Games, Michigan. So he's got a scratch lottery. So he's doing gambling and stuff. So I'll post you up in the chat, sir. Sorry about that with the misunderstanding. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Here's Mr. Jeff Miller's link in the chats. And Marie, thank you for 20 bucks to our Cash App. Marie, you're a sweetheart. Oh, man. Oh, we got a drumming duo. They're actually on real drums. They're not on like Home Depot buckets. Maybe if you paid your employees more, you wouldn't have to tip them. Are you serious with that comment? Wow. You don't understand what motivates people. That's fine. Socialism is fun, isn't it? That's funny, isn't it?
You don't mind?
So this is what's funny. You want to see something funny about tips in the service industry? Did anybody watch South Park? Whoa, thank you so much. Ms. A, $15 for lots of pesos. I appreciate you, Miss A. Okay, do you guys ever watch South Park? And do you ever heard of a restaurant called Casa Bonita in Colorado? It's a real place. And what happened was, here's what happened with this. This is what people really want. I'm going to tell you, okay? So Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they make South Park, and they made a very famous episode where they feature Casa Bonita. Later on, Casa Bonita got purchased by the South Park guys, okay? So what they did at Casa Bonita was they said, we're gonna be really, really good employers. We're gonna get rid of all the tips. You can't tip at Casa Bonita, but we're gonna pay all of our servers $30 an hour. Guess what happened? Casa Bonita workers demand return to tipping. It isn't fully open yet, but workers have sent a petition seeking changes to pay and benefits. The servers want to get tipped. Great servers will make 6 figures a year doing great service. So don't give me the whole claptrap about how you don't pay your workers enough, and if you did, they would get, because the true hustlers in this world know that the motivation to them is to do a superior job. And when you serve the market with excellent content or excellent service, you'll get paid with the same beautiful energy back. Right, so Casa Bonita servers didn't want a $30 hour minimum wage. What they wanted was to be able to make their own money, and they demanded their tips back. So go figure. Go figure, right? And they thought, well, you know, we're being generous. We're good. We're good, so, you know, we're good to our employees. We know what they want. No, you don't know what anybody wants. You don't know what anybody wants. The market knows what they want. That's it, man. No, that's not because of the no new tax on tips. That's really not because of the no new tax on tips. This is from 2023, before there was tax on tips. See the date on this article? That's from 2023. That's from before there was any new laws on no tax on tips. That's before, I think, Trump and Harris even said no tax on tips, honestly. That's before no tax on tips was even a question in the election. So they wanted that way back 2 years ago, way before the idea of no tax on tips existed. Just very astute of what you said about providing exceptional service. For example, providing great service, and the rewards will come financially. Zig Ziglar was an old Texan, and he was a motivational guy back in the day, and he did sales, and he said, if I can get the world everything they want, then I can have anything I want. If I can give the world whatever it wants, if I can help a person get whatever they want, they'll help me get whatever I want. And it starts with you help, you give, it returns. That's the world. That's how everything works. That's how biblical love is, man. That's what it is, man. I'm telling you, dog. You don't have to believe me. You can think I'm a psychopath. I love you anyways. When I go to Vegas, I don't like to tip, but Middle America. Middle America, now it's a something. That's an Eminem song. Tips are always very important to employees in Vegas. Other countries' employees provide higher compensation. Taking away tips legit lowers pay. Yep. Last time I was in Vegas, Cosmopolitan, I went to a nightclub in there. You went to Marquee, maybe? I don't fight against resort fees. They ain't going nowhere. But we're back drinking the salt water, baby. Iceland pure salt water. No, this is just a bottle. My dad lived in Vegas for 30 years, and he tipped everybody. Do you know how good tips work? When my wife and I had our crypto sponsorship years ago, she would go to the Water Grill at Caesar's Palace and always make sure that the one particular guy at the bar was working there. And she would tip him $50 because we had lots of money. This was in 2021 when everything was reopening. And so she'd tip him $50 at the Water Grill, which is a famous seafood place out of LA. And then I went with her one time and you want to know what happened when I went in there with her? Do you want to know what happened when I went in there with her after she went twice and tipped this man $50 on each trip? Guess what happened? Say yes in the chat if you want to know what happened. What do you think happened? Say yes in the chat if you want to hear. Well, let's see. Actually, we need to get to 700 likes. So hit the like button too. What happened was he gave her a $150 oyster platter for free, no charge. They have this special oyster platter that you can get at Water Grill, and it's at Caesar's Palace in the Forum Shops, and they have this special seafood platter. It's oysters, and what it is there's oysters from Seattle, oysters from Maine, oysters from like San Diego area, oysters from Mexico, oysters from all around the United States, and they give you like 2 of each, and it costs an arm and a leg, and he gave it to you for free. Gave it to her for free. Because why? Because she was taking care of him and treating him really well. And we were in the, I can't say what hotel once, but we were in a hotel once and we were watching a football game, and they brought me a water glass, and the water glass had a shard of glass in it. What happens is they put the glasses on top of each other and they're cold, and then they steam them, and one glass shattered and slipped in. So imagine you had like a wine glass and it's stuck inside. So they come over and they ask me to sign this release form so I won't sue them. And I'm like, I'm not trying to fight you. I don't want to sue you. And then they comp us our meal and they tell us to get anything we want. And so we run up $150 tab on bar food, basically. And then I tipped the server $150 because that's what we were going to spend anyways. Because that server back then, especially in a time like now or in COVID recovery, those servers really needed that. They were blocked out of their main income source. And so if you didn't tip your server, they were not eating. They were not doing well, you know? After tax, what might get 1.1 billion? Okay. Yeah, and we're gonna get rid of servers in the next 10 years anyways. Well, I mean, I was gonna spend 150 bucks and then they were gonna comp my meal for free, but I felt like it wasn't right, so I just paid the thing to the server. No, the server wasn't responsible for the broken glass. Do you understand that there's a whole kitchen staff in the back? No, the server was not the person that went into the back of the kitchen and loaded up the glasses and put them into the machine. What do you think they're doing? They're going back and washing dishes while they're serving tables? Like, come on, man. Yeah, so what happens is, imagine we take like a wine glass and then a second wine glass, see how it sits on top like this, okay? And then hot steam comes down, the glass shattered, and then part of this glass adhered to the inside of this glass. And that's what happened. We're at the Cosmopolitan right now. We're at the Cosmopolitan right now. Let's go to the food court. Let's go to Block 16. This is named after, and I've said this before on the streams, this is named after the infamous block of downtown Las Vegas where they had the prostitutes and the gambling and the drinking. Block 16. They named the blocks. Block 1 might have been banking, Block 2 might have been hotels, Block 3 might have been agriculture. Block 16 was like where all the debauchery went on. So they had the Block 16, and they named this after Block 16. And when this opened originally, it was supposed to be American style cuisine from all around. Now you have like Asian stuff, wraps, bowls, salads. Does not smell very appealing to me, but whatever. Hot chicken, Hattie B's, so it's like Southern hot chicken. They used to have more comfort food, like they would have soul food, and they'd have this. They don't really have it anymore, but whatever. It looks like it's the Tekken bar, but it's the Tekka bar. Lardo. It's not very big. This is their food hall, though. They still have a buffet here, of course. That's good. All you can eat buffets only? You're going to spend $200 a day that way. That's if you can find a service. She is working for a living, that girl. You get lots of the working girls in these casinos, man. Everybody's working for the weekend. So the buffets in Vegas, yeah, a lot of it is union labor and stuff, so you won't get much help from one section to another. We were at the Rio one time, and we asked to sit in a particular booth because we liked that booth, and they sat us in the booth. And then we sat there for 20 minutes. Nobody came to ask us for what drinks we wanted at the Rio buffet back in the day. So finally I got up and I walked all across the floor And I was like, I asked the host, I'm like, what's going on? Can I talk to a manager? Because we've been sitting 20 minutes. And then the manager comes over and he's apologizing. He's like, listen, I'm so sorry. They shouldn't have sat you here. And this section isn't open. I'm like, well, that person's there. Like literally, this is our section. And then 10 feet away where that red line is, there's another section. I'm like, well, can't they just help me? Oh, I can't ask him to do anything. He's union and I can't ask him and I'll get complaints against me. So what, he can't walk 10 feet away to get us drinks? No, I can't legally ask him anything. Oh, he's union, okay. So they give us a free bottle of wine and the manager took care of our tables. Is that not crazy? Like, that's wild, isn't it?
Oh, bro, I thought we were always in this thing.
Crazy stuff, man. Let's go to Planet Hollywood. Culinary. You know, culinary unions, they're not getting subject to the 49 layoffs that I talked about in my last video. Nope. Culinary has had no layoffs because they're afraid of culinary. It's a very powerful union. That and the postal workers are two of the most powerful out there. So they don't want to mess with culinary union. Kimba, how you doing, Kimba? Kimba's from a Japanese cartoon which Disney ripped off for The Lion King. You probably don't know that. Kimba. Kimba was like an anime back in the 60s or the 70s in Japan, and then The Lion King came out by Disney. You guys don't know that story, do you? Kimba, rip off, Lion King. Yep, it's one of the biggest plagiarism stories in the entire world. It really is, and you don't even know it's happening. So here's The Lion King versus a Japanese anime from like 20 years earlier. Yeah, look at this. You want to see something? The Japanese one is on the right, and the Disney feature is on the left. Look. Yeah. Kimba. Look it up. There's YouTube videos about it. Is that not crazy? You would not think, would you? Yep. Yeah, Disney. Such a soulless company, completely robbing Japanese culture. Kimba the White Line. You got it, Mr. Duffy. How are you, Steven? I'm just turning in. It's good to see you and the rest of you in the chat. Cool. Anybody boycott Disney, really? The electricians union is very strong? Okay. Old Spaghetti Factory. Yeah, those are Canadian. I remember going there as a kid. Take this time to let you guys know that we don't make money off these streams unless you guys help us out. And you can help us out for free. It doesn't make us money, but like, share, subscribe. I do video uploads starting this week on Monday mornings and Wednesday mornings. I had to change my schedule around a little bit to not compete with NFL football. If you have the means to do so, pay us. Like, you know, we're giving you entertainment. I don't ask you to work for free. Use the link right here. You can use a one-time PayPal without a PayPal account. You can find crypto addresses and stuff like that. Anyway. I love the neon though. I mean, that's one thing I do like about neon is like I'm sitting out here. It's like I'm in Blade Runner. I think it's pretty slick. Am I a Montreal native? Do I sound like a frog? No, I don't get nothing against francophones in Canada. But I'm Canadian, but I'm not from Montreal. No, sir. I've never been to Montreal. Never been to Montreal. I know there's a English-speaking part and a French-speaking part. And a hockey team. And a football team called the Alouettes. And not much else. I'm sure there's lots of other things. I sound like a frog? Okay, cool. How's the weather? It's nice, Jeff. Oh, you're making fun of me. Okay, you're mocking my voice. That's cool. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Hey, thanks, Brian, for $5 super chat. Steve will be working for Disney. Why would I? Dude, they don't pay me enough. I don't make enough. I don't think, why would I work for them? Disney Plus, ESPN? I'm not smart enough to be on those things. I'm just a walking tripod, baby. Mr. W sent me $10 for just tuned in. Were you able to get the new camera? Oh yeah, we got our Ace Pro 2 a few weeks ago. Thank you so much, Mr. W. On our Cash App, he sent that message. Thank you so much, I appreciate you. Is Hulu better than Netflix? I don't know. I mean, I watch, the last thing I watched on Hulu is, well, I watch Hulu every day, but I watch Old Family Guy and watch King of the Hill reboot. Did, what? Ken Dryden passed away? That's sad.
Shit.
If he really died. I remember watching on the CBC a series he wrote called The Game. Yeah, he passed away today. Wow, he was a smart guy. He was a lawyer, and he was an author. Wow, that's sad. I watch Paramount. No, I don't. You know what? I'm watching Peacock now because I'm watching The Office for like the third time, and I'm watching the Superfan episodes of The Office. There's always police cars out there. They turn on their lights so people don't mess around on the strip. They feel like there's a police presence, which there is. But they have to remind people not to be criminals by turning on the lights. Whoa, $10 from Mr. J. Thank you so much, Mr. J, to our PayPal. Geezer got arrested here and was banned from MGM. Well, that makes no sense. This is not an MGM property. Hey. So why would him getting arrested here get him banned? I don't want to talk about him. He's got a lot of stuff going on. I think he's nice to me and I like him because he's nice to me, but I don't want to talk negatively about others. But you still make no sense. If he got arrested here, why would he be banned from MGM Resorts? This is owned by Caesars. It's gonna be like, yeah, just don't go into MGM Grand. Come here again. It doesn't make sense. Whoa, Dwart, here's some Canadian money. Thank you so much, Dwart. I don't know, Douglas Skates. People can't get babysitters, so they bring their problems with them. Oh, that's not nice. You're saying that the babies are the problems? We're gonna get some water. I'm gonna get some carbonated water here. This is the trick I've showed you guys before, where you just take your thing here. Take your thing, that's what she said. So I'm gonna get rid of some of my salt water. I shouldn't do that. I should be drinking the sodium water because I'm on 0 carb. But anyways, and then I'm gonna lift the grate out so my bottle doesn't bump into the Mountain Dew. So I don't want to drink Mountain Dew, it's just pure sugar. And then just get water. This is carbonated water. Nobody ever says anything. But you can get water this way, it's good. Ponderosa pine, ooh. Gonna paint that wagon. Gonna make it shine. Gonna use oil-based paint because this wood is pine. Where's that from? Could somebody just tell me what I just sang? I wonder how you got COVID. Mark. Hope you're not serious, man. Just go live your life. Canceled Las Vegas trip due to all the fees at MGM. I've never been to Ponderosa. I know that was a big chain. It's funny because these Asian folks behind me are listening to all the noises. Carey Price is on the Sharks. Didn't Carey Price retire? That's crazy, man. You tend to use the monorail. I just do it because it's fast and I walk a lot to start with. You know? Yeah, I mean, I walk a lot, so I might as well get some, when I can get off my feet, I get off my feet, you know? Plus, a lot of people gonna do that kind of stuff. It's scared off K-pop. Sorry. I like drinking carbonated water, but to me, it's certain, yeah. I stream live on TikTok in Fremont. Oh, cool. Did Jerry go to Cali and visit? What? I have no idea what that message was about. We're in the Planet Hollywood right now. Ooh, excuse me, I'm burping into your ears. Although the walking for the show, how many steps? Yesterday we did 7 miles. There won't be as many today, I can tell you that much. Let's see. Not a lot today. I mean, oh, well, I'll be actually. I lied to you. I take walks during the day too, though, so that's not really fair. So 14,000 steps today. I take walks in the morning. Oh, yeah, that's right. I went to downtown Summerlin today. That's what happened. I went to downtown Summerlin. I locked my scooter up. I went to Mothership Coffee. I paid $9.20 for iced coffee for a nitro brew. So it's expensive here everywhere. It's not just a strip thing. I made a video for Patreon that I'll post up this week. And then I walked over to the City National Arena and I watched some amateur hockey. And then I walked a lot today already, so that's what it is. Does Arrow Sandwich got anything new? I don't know. Hey, can you walk through the Aria? We did that yesterday, Chris. Do you think they ever get rid of resort fees? No, they'll never do that. I mean, Nitro Brew coffee is good. This coffee was so different than the Starbucks. I loved it. It almost tasted like it had alcohol, but it wasn't. It just had a very acidic kind of bite to it, and I really enjoyed that coffee, man. It was good. How do you unsubscribe? What you do is you click the button that says subscribe, and then you go to unsubscribe, and then you should probably click on ignore this channel, because what YouTube will do if you really hate me, YouTube will and you want to unsubscribe. Hey, whoa, shit! Wow, it's just the bottle just popped off, and I lost the lid. Shoot, that was scary. Everybody thought a gun went off. It didn't. Look at this, the lid went all the way over here. So if you hate my channel and you want to unsubscribe me, you should do that, totally. And you should tell it to not suggest me to you anymore, because I'll keep coming up into your subscription feed. Carbonated water, it just shot off. All these poor people were scared for a minute. I don't know why you would unsubscribe me. What did I say that offended you? If you have sand in your vagina, I suggest you clean it out and come back into the chat and man up. What's my record steps? I don't know. I think I walked like 19 miles on a stream once, and that didn't include any walking from before. That was my Thanksgiving Day stream. We're at the Planet Hollywood right now. My comment about water offended you, huh? Who said fragged? Somebody said that. Mike R gets extra credit for playing Quake back in the day. He's a Quake 3 arena player, said frag. Dude, I don't care if you like me. If you like me, you don't like me. Whatever. I'm not for everybody. I'm not big on germs, that's for sure. Typically, I'm gonna have to start carrying around hand sanitizer again. Did I play Pogs? Of course, we all did. My school didn't ban them as gambling. Some schools did. Have you heard about Alf? He's back in Pog form. I want to sit here for a minute, but you won't see anything. That's the problem. There's nobody over here. Oh, let's go sit here. I want to put my water away. So just give me half a second of grace before you rage quit my channel, because I'm not moving constantly. Gonna paint your wagon, gonna make it shine. Gonna use oil-based paint because that wood is pine. That's from The Simpsons. I don't always agree with you, Steven, but you don't have to agree with me. You shouldn't always agree with me. Everything's coming on Millhouse. Thrill House. You shouldn't agree with everything I say. Why would you? I don't want you to. I want you guys to think critically for yourselves, you know? That's important. I don't even know what D Lucky looks like. I couldn't tell you any of these people. You're Canadian and you're not coming? No. Lots of people from Canada aren't coming. They're losing an opportunity to live life a little bit, but they've got their principles and their morals, and I can respect that, I guess, you know? What's up, Bill Vic? I'd have to go to Prim, Nevada to buy a lotto ticket. So no, I haven't bought a lotto ticket. My car's not running right now, so getting to Prim and driving 45 miles is a bit of a thing. I'm not doing it. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. What happened to my car? My car is very, very old. It's all paid for. I still have insurance on it. It's still registered. It's just, I pay $300 a month insurance for that car. It's stupid money. You have to have uninsured motorist in Nevada. If you don't, you can have liability and you can pay $152 a month for this car I have. It's a 2001 model. So you can have liability insurance. In Vegas, liability insurance is $150 a month. But you can't do that because we have so many people here. The DMV allows anybody to get a driver's license, and they oftentimes hit and run you because they don't want to get, you know, questioned about ICE and immigration and stuff. So we have two problems in Nevada. The first problem is people drive around without license plates a lot, a ton. It is so common to see license plateless cars, no license plates. And the second problem is hit and runs and alcohol related stuff out here is dumb. So you have to carry uninsured motorist, because if that way they kind of bang into you and they don't have insurance, at least your hospital bills are paid up to certain amounts, $25,000 of hospital bills. So I pay $362 or something like that. It's just bonkers, man. Trust me, I don't want to, but I have to. So it is what it is, man. Well, I mean, like, it's expensive, man. I did a video on like the housing, man. I did it for Patreon. I have my Patreon account, and I was telling them in the video that I'll post up this week, I was saying, you know, we rented a place near the Strip on the west side off of Valley View and Twain for, so we paid $750 for 900 square feet back in the day. And that same place rents for $1,700 a month now. And that was in 2013 to now, 12 years later, the rent has doubled. So there's a lot of weird things about living in this town that you don't even think about. So the only way to do it is to get wealthy. And the one thing I've tried my life to do and that's panning out is the day trading stuff. You know, and you don't win every day on day trading. You lose sometimes. And but I'm coming out ahead, and you know, I'm at a point where I've done it for over almost a year and a half now. So I'm going to do a course on it. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Day trading takes study, and you got to learn stuff. But I'm going to be doing that. Some of you guys have emailed me about the day trading course. If you guys want to know, I'll be selling it. It's not going to be a freebie. I don't want you guys to, because here's the problem, right? Half the time, they give you a free course and they try to sell you a $10,000 mentorship. It's such bullshit. So, if you're ever wondering about how I do it and you know, how simplified I've made it, you can send me an email. I'll let you know when I have the course available. I'll put that email in the chat. But it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just knowing how to play the markets, how to look for patterns. I don't have tinnitus, but you know. Listen, don't day trade if you don't want to day trade. But when people are winning in the markets, you know, when the jobs are all gone in the next 6 months, when there's no, right now, I don't know if do you guys want to know something about the economy right now? We have less jobs than people looking for jobs. That's the first time that's ever happened in like 30 years. So even if you want a job right now, there's probably not a job for you because there's more people looking for jobs than jobs available across the country. It's a scary situation, man. So I'm telling you, right now.
Y'all made his world last night. Yeah.
There's a lot of people out here though. Vegas is hopping tonight. I love to see it. It's fun stuff. Fun stuff for sure. Tech job is horrible. They laid off 95,000 people in Silicon Valley related jobs last year in the tech industry. 95,000 people lost their jobs last year. This year it'll probably be just as much. Jeez Louise, huh? Yeah, look at Andrew. Andrew knows. Yeah, send me an email. I put my email in the chat. And I'll show you how I do it. I've been doing it for well over a year. I'm consistently, successfully profitable. And
Luke 7:3, Jesus says, I tell you no, but unless you repent, you will all likewise perish.
Yeah, take on this.
Romans 6:23, the Bible says, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God
7% unemployment in Canada, as high as 10% in some areas in Canada.
afterwards.
Love you on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Now, see, look how big and look how. Oh, this is why I popped off before.
The Son of God was manifested that he
Aha! Not gonna let it pop off again. I would, if that thing shot off again, that lid, it would sound like a shotgun. All these people would run. I'd be in big trouble.
Jesus says, enter by the narrow gate, for wide is the gate, and broad
Somebody's asking about taxes on day trading. That's much like complaining that the Ferrari you don't own has $350 oil changes. Don't worry about the taxes. You're not going to make that much money to start with. You might make $500 a week. Would $500, would an extra $2,000, if your rent was paid every single month, would that change your life? That'd be $24,000 a year. That's life changing right there. You don't have to worry about your rent anymore. Your housing is taken care of. You know? Will I ever do job posting? What's job posting, Nikki? I'm giving bad advice, Brenda says. Okay, Brenda, well, that's your opinion. Thank you for being on my chats. I appreciate you checking out my videos. I don't know what job posting is, though. Oh, I have no idea. I don't trade ICT. I can't understand that guy. The founder of this thing called ICT, Smart Money, he's an insane person, and I know it works for some. I don't. I trade really boring stuff. I trade price action. Hey, look, this bar is really big. I bet you the one, oh, it went through this little line. I was showing you guys this earlier. I'll show you the same thing, I guess. Why not? Hold on. I trade boring. I was showing you this trade before, right? It's really, really easy. Here's a trade. See how that big green bar goes from the red line through the blue line? You click the button to buy when it goes through the blue line, and you stay in it a little bit till you make $300 or $400, and then you click button exit, and it takes a minute. Each one of these bars is a 2-minute bar. See the red line? See the blue line? See how it shoots up through the blue line? Hey, see this red line that comes back down and it shoots through the blue line and the red line? Guess what you do? You click sell, and you make some money right there. It's a pattern. It happens every single day, repeatable on autopilot infinity mode. And if you know what you're doing, you can know what you're doing. It's not all that hard. What app am I using? Well, that's just TradingView. If you're talking about my streaming, I'm using Prism right now. So yeah, that's just TradingView. I have my charts set up on TradingView. TradingView is the most popular thing for traders, for charting. How much money do you need to start? None? Zero? What? You can trade on TradingView paper trading for free. You can make an account today. Click on login with your Google account. You can trade a 1-minute or a 3-minute chart. For a 2-minute chart, you got to pay about $20 a month. No commitment. You need $20. You need real-time data. That's $7, and you need to spend $14 a month on a special plan that they have. That's it. And then if you actually want to spend your money, use a prop firm. Prop firms, there's a few really good ones. pay $200 to be able to get money out of the markets. I mean, that's going to be on my course. The police are not arresting anybody. They just have themselves set up on the strip. Let's not talk about the trading anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore, except for maybe at the end of the stream. If you guys are interested on the trading stuff, send me an email. I'll put you in a special folder in my Google account, and I will tell you guys about it when it comes out. There it is. There's my email twice in the chats. In order for day traders to make money, someone else to be losing. That's the way everything works, Ross. That is everything in life, buddy. That is everything in life. Nothing in life was equitable, buddy. That's my man, Ross B. And you've been on my chats. I know you have lots of love. And I have lots of love for you. I'm not trying to be mean to you. Everything in life, nothing is equitable. Seriously. This is what it is. If somebody's going to win the Super Bowl, somebody's going to lose the Super Bowl. You know? If someone's going to win in the casino's going to lose. It's the way it is, man. It's weird. Life is weird like that. Have I been inside Aria? Yesterday we were in the Aria. The Emperor's. Yep, we went to Aria yesterday night. Last Friday night. That's what Katy Perry once said. Look at this, man. All of the nudity cards. I can't even show you them because YouTube will make my video adults only. See, this is bull crap. Because this is actually very particularly planned out to be like this. You know? And this is these people right here. See the lady in the pink shirt? See her? Excuse me. Is that you? Are you doing that?
No,
Who's doing that?
I don't know. There's like 6 companies.
No, I mean, why is the cards like that?
I don't know.
That's not nice.
No, I don't know.
Because we have to live here. Somebody's playing Nirvana. Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Why is that nice?
What?
Why you say it's not nice?
Because I live here and this is litter. And this goes
Are
in.
you a policeman? Are you a police?
Are you a police?
No, I'm asking you.
I don't have to answer your questions.
Oh, and then why are you asking me then?
Because you're the one with them in your hand. Use your logic.
There's so many passers over there.
Yeah, that's fine. Have a good day. Thank you.
When you come to Vegas, you come to.
I live here, honey.
That's why.
I live here.
Gambling.
I've lived here 20 years.
So that's not your business, though.
No, my business is keeping my community. Okay, I'm going to film you now. I'm filming you now. You're on my camera. Say hello. Some people's children, huh? I'm a curmudgeonly old man. There's even more, dude. Why would you do this? They just fly everywhere, and then people think this town is just a mess. And it's not. I got a sense of pride for this place, man. I like Vegas. I don't want it to look like crap even more than it sometimes does, you know what I mean? Sorry. Look at this crap, dude. For reals. There's that many. They just, what do they think? Like somebody's gonna walk by? Yes, you know what's gonna happen? A child is gonna walk by and start looking at borderline pornographic materials on the strip when they shouldn't be. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's pretty busy tonight. I'm really happy to see it this way. I'm real happy to see it. I mean, I don't like it when it's slow, dude. Nobody likes it when it's slow. Who would like it when it's slow? Oh, here's a tip for you. If you're gonna come to Vegas and you're gonna ride a scooter, don't use this tiny little chain because all you gotta do is twist this and that chain will give way. So make sure you secure your stuff. I had somebody try to steal my scooter out of the fashion show last Thanksgiving. but I had a big, thick steel U-lock on it. But they took a pair of bolt cutters and they cut the little cable lock I had off of it. Zip ties, right? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Vegas looks pretty busy tonight. Glad to see it. It's about time. Now we'll see what the numbers look like. Because that's how we look at things. We look at the numbers. Man, I'll tell you, dude, working the timeshare beat on a Saturday is the absolute worst in the world. Usually they have like 6 people in the booth and a couple of people greeting. And this guy's working and he don't know if they're gonna show up tomorrow. Like, hopefully he takes a $40 cash deposit to make sure they show up. They get their money back. It's crazy. Are the homes selling? Not really. The real estate market here, across the country, the whole real estate market is in a mess right now. Foreclosures are up, unfortunately. I bet the entire business, he keeps the $40, I think it is. Most of the cases, the guy writing the tour gets the $40. And it comes out of his check when they get it refunded. But if they don't show up, he keeps the $40. Sometimes they'll come back looking for it and then they'll give it to them. But if they just no-show him, no-call him, which, by the way, happens a lot in Vegas. So it's a timeshare business, and I should probably give you some context here. What happens is this. That guy writes the tour. He tells them that there's a $20 per person seating deposit to hold your seats to make sure they don't no-show. And then he takes their money at the booth. He has every legal right to do it. They're registered. Westgate's a big company. They've been working out of there for 10 years, right? So he writes the tour, he pockets the $40, right? And then it's basically like a small short-term loan for him. And if he writes 10 tours a day, he can take $400 in deposits a day. And then he gets his paycheck. If they show up for the tour, they refund the cash back to the person. And so his tour, his pay is basically like fronting him $40 for his work. He might make $100 to $150 per person going into the tour, just so you know. The guy at the timeshare booth can make $100 to $150, maybe $200, depending on the company. He can make upwards of $100 to $200 for you going on his tour. And so if he did that 10 times a week, he'd make $1,000 to $2,000 a week booking timeshare tours in Vegas. If he's really good, rock star, he's making $2,000 to $4,000 a week doing it in Vegas. If he's really excellent at what he does, rock star, he's making $5,000 to $8,000 a week. That's what they make. And so Chris A, do you know that? If you repeat yourself, that's fine. You don't have to be in my chats, Chris. Love you. Thank you for checking me out and giving me a shot. What do the inside people make? By the way, the average person in timeshare is not making that, just so you are aware. The average person in timeshare is making $500, $750, maybe. Corporate businesses are different. Westgate's corporate. The guys that are standing around on clipboards in front of the Bellagio bus stop, they're freelancers. What's up, guys? They work very differently. So you know, right? So, but what do the inside guys can make? The inside guys are making 6 figures. Some of them making quarter mil a year. Some cases. By 2030, will we replace dealers with robots? No, not really. I listen to the CEG, whatever, the gaming school guys. They have a podcast, Casino Quest. And I was watching their live stream, and he was like, no. He's like, the young people like the connection, and it's not going anywhere. Because that was my argument. I'm like, they're trying to get rid of dealers. They say no. They're smarter than me. I'll just go with them. It is humid today. Yeah, it's a little humid. It was 42% humidity. It was 70% humidity yesterday. Yeah, and the inside timeshare guys selling timeshare, they can make $500,000 if they're working for Marriott or Hilton and they're working inside. They can make $500,000 a year. Just depends. The average is slower, of course. Would you rather stay on the Strip or Fremont? I'd stay on the Strip. It's not that I don't have love for Fremont, but Fremont's loud, and if we don't like to stay up tall in the tower because my wife has vertigo, God bless her soul. So then you have to stay in a lower floor, and you got to deal with the Fremont music if you're on the wrong side of the building. And I like the Strip. I think you have more access to more things. Don't believe me, just watch. Ooh, coffee and pastries. Pastries, sorry. What will the Vegas weather be like in November? Windy, chilly. Bring a jacket. Coffee's $19? Nah, coffee's about $6.45. $6.45 for a Starbucks, small size Starbucks. No, I'm sorry, $6.35 for a small Starbucks at Caesars. $6.85 for a medium Starbucks at Caesars for just a brewed coffee. Then I tip $1, so it's always $1 more. Horseshoe is hopping. I disagree, but that's you and I'm me, and that's fine. When did Bally's close? This has been the Horseshoe for years, many moons now. A couple of years, 3, 4, 5 years maybe. But they got some good table minimums in here. This is a $15 minimum on blackjack. It's all 6.5, by the way. $10 minimum on Texas Hold'em. $5 minimum on I Love Suits Poker. $5 table minimums? I don't know if that's good for poker. Is that good for poker? Tell me, chats. Tell me if that's good for poker. Tell me, let me know in the chats. It's all 6.5, buddy. Old Vegas has $5 3-2s. Yep. I've seen them. They exist. For sure. All right. All right. Yeah, 78% is crazy in the high desert onion spice. Or Orion onion spice. I'm sorry. Orion spice, yes. Yes. 100% in the desert. In the desert, it is very humid when it is 70%. Yes, 100%. What can I tell you? It's kind of like wherever you live. It's like if you live in a place and you're like, man, it is 101. That is crazy. And I'm sitting here going, amateur. That's crazy. It's 114 in Vegas right now, douche. Like, dude, you can't compare. Like apples to oranges, apples to watermelons, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, be careful what you wish for. $5 tables, sketchy characters. I think that's part of the appeal, isn't it? It's like part of the appeal. We had monsoons last night. It rained so hard, man. I could hear it in my house. Got my freaking smoke detector chirping off. I got my AirPods. I had quite the traumatic night last night. I talked about it earlier. Trauma. That's the worst trauma I had, babe. I'm lucky, I'm blessed. You don't want no trauma, mama. Want no trauma. But yeah, my smoke detector battery was dead, and I had to go on a big Griswold family quest to replace it today. But anyway, last night the rain was so bad I could hear it with my headphones in. That's how loud it was. Is Prim gonna survive? Probably not. Probably not. My dog ate thunder. Hates the thunder. I thought you said my dog ate thunder. We didn't have any thunder, but we had plenty of lightning. I have to post it up somewhere on my wall. I got this lightning shot behind Trump Tower. It was pretty dope, actually. Let's see here. You've got me spending all the money, honey. See that? It's pretty cool. That's a lightning shot behind Trump Tower. This is a second lightning shot behind Trump Tower. I took these, that's like 700 pictures, and I got two photos. If there's ever hail, yeah, sometimes. But it's not like that big angry hail. Like, I remember being from Alberta, Canada. Sometimes the hail gets out there and it gets so big it's the size of like a baseball. That's not an over exaggeration. There was one hailstorm in Calgary, Canada once. It cost $1 billion in property damage, but it was Canadian dollars, so it was only like $50 US. Just kidding, Canadians. I love you. Shut up. Stop bitching and whining. I know you're not coming to America. Whatever. But no, that was a lot of money, and it was very damaging. You get little tiny hailstones out here. They ain't gonna hurt your car. They ain't even gonna break up your bushes. They're nothing. Lightning crashes all over. What's bone bag? I'm a douche, or I'm a deuce. You said bone bag. What a douche. Lightning Crashes is a song by Live. Oh, my feeling. Yeah, I don't know all the words. It's a good song, though. Vegas will make a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Steven, I don't see as many homeless people. Oh, they're out there. Look at these guys in the casinos, man. It's SRT. That's the special security force. It's third party. They come in and they link up with Metro, and they got more guns on them than you can imagine, man. My for sale photos. I haven't sold a photo in a long time. I used to try to do photography professionally. It's very hard unless your name is Peter McKinnon. You're not remarkable enough to take photography, and that I could never sell those photos. That's from an iPhone, bro. That's in like a burst mode on an iPhone. They were very low resolution, very garbage. That's not ICE. That's SRT. What else has it come back? I don't know. Vegas is just having a lull, I guess. Ryan Spice says thank you. Cool. So it's mostly most of the law enforcement you see in Vegas is largely just a show of force. It's really just posturing, puffing out one's chest, peacocking, if you will. The Strip is incredibly safe. I made a video about this a few months ago. You're safer here than you are in any town USA. Like if we take the crime statistics, which are measured per 100,000 people, oy vey is Jewish, then we are safer than a lot. So the national crime average is, I think, 1 crime in every, 250 crimes for every 100,000 people. But on the Las Vegas Strip in particular, it's like 110 crimes for every 100,000 people. So, I mean, somebody says don't test security, they will show you posturing. Here's the thing. I didn't insult the security. I'm telling you why they're there. Those guys are mostly former military, and I wouldn't want to mess with them. But security comes in different levels in Vegas, just like anything, right? Like you have your $1.99 McDouble at McDonald's, and then you have a $500 Wagyu beef burger at the Beverly Hills Hotel in California. So same as here. I mean, you don't usually see the biggest, baddest security people. Another thing that you don't see that's actually happening right now is right on this casino floor out here. So right over here on the casino floor on the other side of the security guys, you have eyes in the sky, obviously. That's all the bubbles. So if you see the bubbles up here, those are cameras. And the trick is you will never know, why isn't it in focus? You will never know what cameras are good and what cameras are not good. And then on, yes, what's up?
So do you have a press release that allows you to record on?
I'll just leave.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. So they're kicking me out of here because I need a press release because Bally's has joined the retard group of casino properties. So you have the eyes in the sky in the casino. And then on top of that, you have people that are in plain clothes that are floating through the pits. You don't know who they are. They're security. And then they have a whole nother level of security, which are people that do nothing but sit and I'm trying really hard to play that cool right now, but that pisses me off to no end. And then you have another line of people who have nothing to do but look for people who are spending too much money and then try to find out everything you can about that person. So let's say you go into a casino, they don't know who you are, and you start to have really big play all of a sudden. They need to find out who you are. They will run your face through databases. They will offer you free stuff. They'll be like, sir, you're such a good player. Can we offer you some free comps? We'd like to offer you a suite. we'd like to offer you tickets to the Golden Knights game, or do you prefer the Raiders? Because we have box seats. You say yes, they're like, can you sign out this form for me, please? And then after that, they do an intensive background search on these new players. Why? Well, because they have anti-money laundering rules that they have to adhere to. And if they do a background search on you and they find nothing, great, welcome to the club. You're now one of their VIPs. But if they do a search on you and they find out that you are attached to shady things, they will start to sweat it because they don't want to be implicated in anti-money laundering. The Resorts World had to pay a $10 million fee fine to the state for this. So, and you could lose your license. So they will get you off the casino floor, call the authorities, whatever they have to do. Oh, my feeling, in and out again. Whew. What's a press release? It's, I don't know, dude. I don't want to say anything negative. What's the point? That's my life in a nutshell, though. I get effed with by security guards who act like I'm a criminal. So, recording video, streaming video is not a crime, dog. If you guys want to support us right now, what you can do is like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you guys don't want us to work for free, I'd never ask you to work for free. Consider using any of the links here. PayPal in particular is one time, and you do not need an account to send me a PayPal. And you can do it if you're overseas, international. You just need a card with a Visa, MasterCard, Amex, or Discover logo on it. And we would appreciate it because we work for free otherwise. Recording the cameras did the trick. It probably was that. I didn't think anything of it. It's fine. I think you're right, SC. SC's a smart fellow. Did you change your avatar, SC? Always avoid valleys and AC if you call out corrupt Democrat politics. They're just doing their thing. And it's not a press release. He doesn't mean that. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He just knows that I was, you know. Whoa, $10 from Mr. R. Thank you so much, Mr. R, to our PayPal. Psh, that's my carbonated water being less carbonated than before. Yeah, man. Cromwell's even worse. So what you're seeing right here is we have Caesar's ownership. Wow. The water made me lose my, I'm doing that water, I'm losing my freaking voice, my breath. It made me breathless. You have Caesar's ownership from Planet Hollywood, the Paris, this hotel, Horseshoe, Cromwell, Flamingo. Those are all owned by Caesar's. So we have one giant block of Caesar's properties. Cromwell will be even harder core on me. They won't allow me to be in there, so that's what it is. But yeah, thank you so much. Brian Gleason, I appreciate you, Brian Gleason. Here's the thing, I gotta pee really, really bad, and I don't have the ability to go to any of these properties to do it. So I know it sounds crazy, but you know, I have to actually cut my stream. It's been 2 hours anyways. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Ellis Island, but they have pretty good social media policy. If you reach out to Ellis Island's social media team, they'll let you in there. They welcome you. They're fine. You just got to clear with them first. They're very nice. The guy's name is Nick. So if you ever want to, just call up Ellis Island and say, hey, is Nick still in charge of your social media? So thank you guys for watching, sharing, liking. I got to pee really, really bad. The rest of this trip is not on the way. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a video Monday morning, Wednesday mornings, and we're going to add a third on Friday, probably a vlog style. I'm doing the pee dance. Holy cow. Love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. We'll talk to you guys later. 2 hours. I love it. Bye, guys.